Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a video that, sure, I don't know much about, but is something that I think that people need to know about, which might sound a bit strange. I'm doing a video that I don't know much about, but that people need to know about. And it's, as you can probably tell in the video, it might be like in the title, something that you might not have heard of. Which is a form of OCD called pure O. And I'm going to link you over at the end of the video to someone that knows more about what they're talking about than I do about the condition. But is what pure O is, as I said, it's a form of OCD. But where most people think OCD is just about being like a clean freak or stuff like that, or always need like say plug switches to be either on or off. That can be OCD, but it's not always. Like, it can be about anything. So I need to sort of stress that people can have OCD about anything. And as the person that I'm going to be referring you over to, called Kat, or on here her name is Shalom Aleichem. I hope I said that right, because I haven't really been able to say it correctly before, but she's said in some of her videos, I think they are sort of older, but I say older, a couple of months old, and she talks about the fact of it could be something as needing to repark your car all the time because it might not always be in the same position, or you might not think it's in the position that it's meant to be. Or it could be about, sorry, it just went quite bright there, so just lowering the brightness. But yes, it could be about anything. Making a cup of tea, but then it not being, like, it doesn't look the right way, or you didn't do the process right, or you didn't do the process how you usually do it, so you then have to stop what you're doing, or like get rid of it and start it again, and keep doing that until you've done it how your brain is tricking you into doing it. But pure O, which is the form of OCD that I wanted to talk about, but it ends up sort of talking about as much of the spectrum as I really know about. But pure O is usually devises around either violent or sexual thoughts that people don't want. Like, they don't want that thought there. But as I saw a report on Sky News, which I'll try and link below, but the people can be misdiagnosed as a paedophile or as paedophilia, because with like the PRO and saying sort of like it could be like sexual thoughts in their head. Is the difference with it is that sort of like with like paedophilia and all that, sort of like that person chooses to think about that for whatever reason they do, and so that's not like morally right or right in any sense. But with pure O, that thought's just there. Like, that person doesn't want that thought there, and so need to try and get rid of that thought, but they can't, because although they don't want it there, it doesn't go away either, which makes it even more distressing for the person that has it. And so like, that can also not be very, like, it's obviously not a nice thing, because that person doesn't want that thought there, or if it's a violent thought, is they'll be thinking in their head like that they're going to be hitting someone, or they might think that they are. I don't know, but is they don't actually intend to do it, and the report said that like there's no research to suggest that anyone suffering with the condition has ever acted out on this thought or these thoughts. But the fact that the thought is there and that person can't get rid of it, that's what makes the illness and the condition so debilitating. Because if they could get rid of it, they would. It's like basically everything else, like depression. If it's again a bit off topic, but it's still to do with mental health, which I'm going to be talking about it. But like it's like with depression and that person, they can't, or they don't decide, oh, I'm just going to be depressed now. If they could stop being depressed, they would. Or if they're anxious, if they could stop being anxious about something, they would. Like, they don't decide that. And it's the same with like Puro and OCD and anything, really. So yeah, as I say, I don't know much about it, so I'm surprised I've been able to talk for about 6.5 minutes. But I'm going to link you over to Kat, also known as Shalai Malakum, who sort of like is actually suffers with OCD. I'm pretty sure she has talked about Puro a bit, but it's not a known about condition. Well, I say it's not known. It is sort of known, but there's not much known about it. I don't think there's any recognised treatments that can help the condition either. So, I mean, like with say like depression is sort of like you can either go to like therapy or go on to the medications. They don't know what helps get rid of or what can help deal with it even. Like the Puro, because there's so little known about it and a lot of people don't know it even exists. Yeah, go check her channel out if you want to know more about it, because as I say, she actually suffers with it. Actually suffers with OCD. I don't know if it's Puro, but I know I'm pretty sure she has talked about it on her channel at some point. So yeah, that's my video, and bye. See you on my next one.